This is not the time to play Mr. Nice Guy. This is not the time to say, I am for peace. There can be no peace without justice. And dear Peter Obi, you cannot sacrifice justice on the altar of peace. Yesterday I said it, that you must take action. And today I have been proven right. Watch this video.
And again, now that we have candidates that have been made in our various primaries, we want to name to become running campaign. We are going to campaign as if we have never campaigned this before, because of the way we have taken this election seriously. Because we want to affirm that we actually won the election. Last ownership election overwhelming. We want to prove to the whole world, to Edo State, to Nigerians, that we actually won those elections. So we are not going to leave any stone unturned in the campaign. And we are also sure that anybody who tries to stand on us will smoke that person out. Well, since morning while the primaries were going on, there has been a lot of criticism all over the press about the statement that Governor made yesterday when he was receiving one of the remaining of PDP where he said that Peter Obi has to take permission before he starts. And I think the governor was right in saying that because we are also saying that the governor can say that because of the kind of hatred that people have for Peter Obi in the States, including me. And when you have people, so many of us that have so hatred for people like that, especially when they came to Edo State and people died, it is proper for him to tell the governor before he will come, so that people like us will be sent on errand out of Edo before he can come and possibly go. I'm sure that's the reason why the governor did that. That's why I think the governor made that statement, and it's correct. And we support him in whatever he's saying. So whatever anybody is saying, they're just saying wrong. And I also want to send a message to people who call themselves ADC in the state, that they should be very careful, because we only have PDP remaining, not ADC. So if you want to identify with ADC, you have to do the for us. That is my message to all of them. And we want to appeal to Edo State people, and more especially where those elections are going to be held, that we will campaign and we all see the good work the government is doing for the state. And to be able to tap into that, we have to also ensure that they vote so that we can have one way. While the federal legislators are working at federal to attract things to the state, the government will also be working with that synergy.
What is supposed to be simple cyber crimes violation has now become also hate speech. If you do not take action now, things will get worse. The rigging for 2027 has started. This is strategic. You think it is a mistake? You think? The whole essence of this is what Nigerians should ask questions about. Why are they doing this? They're trying to put fear in the hearts of people. Because what do you think will happen when average Nigerians hear this? In their minds, a picture is formed that, oh, the APC has the monopoly of violence. And so they don't want their lives to be lost. They don't want their properties to be destroyed. And so they won't come out for election. All these are pre-election rigging activities taking place right before our eyes. Peter Obi, this is not the time to sit idly by and say, I am for peace. I want to hear that this morning you have filed a fundamental action against the governor of Edo State, and this is spokesperson that took it up a notch, you need to also file an action against him. Now, I know if this were the APC, the police would have swung into action. The DSS would have swung into action. I don't know if it's unprompted. Perhaps it is prompted. I know that if the tables were turned, if Festus Keyamo would have done a petition already. Look, this is not the time for us to just sit back and say, oh, there are no laws in Nigeria, or that, oh, Tinubu has the judiciary. This is not the time to make the mistake of painting the whole judiciary with one brush. There are bad eggs in the judiciary, yes, but there are also good eggs. And impunity is fed fat when good people whose rights are violated fail to take action. It is not for you to worry whether the police will take action, whether the DSS will take action, or whether the judiciary will take action. It's not for you to worry. Do your part. And let's see where it goes. If the tables were turned, I repeat, they would have swung into action. But now, they can pretend that they did not hear. They can pretend that they did not see. And I'm talking about the DSS and the Nigerian police. They can pretend. So it is for you, Peter Obi, to file action and call their attention to it. The first one was mild. The second one is even worse. And if you don't take action, more worse things will begin to happen. Like I said earlier, this is pre-election rigging. They are building up and ramping up on the possibility for voter apathy, so that people will be scared and not come out to vote. And remember, rigging is made easier when there is voter apathy, when people fail to turn up for elections. That's what they are driving now. They are trying to strike fear into the hearts of Nigerians, into the heart of opposition. How can a spokesperson of a governor say that he hates Peter Obi, and that the governor hates Peter Obi, and that the state hates Peter Obi? How? And then somebody will just come and put obedient movement. Tanko Yunusa, Dr. Mo, all of you, this is not the time to just put out a statement. This cannot be a social media battle alone. It must be backed with physical action, physical legal action. This is not about protest. This is about engaging the levers of justice to get justice. Don't come and tell me that nothing will be done. File your petition first. There are 5 lines of action, legitimate ones available to you. Take advantage of them. In fact, up to the 5th one, which is the impeachment proceedings by the Edo State House of Assembly. You can write officially to them, reminding them, because it is also possible that they pretend that they did not hear this gross misconduct, gross violation of the Constitution of Nigeria by the governor. They can pretend. So you can write an official petition to the Edo State House of Assembly, reminding them, in case they pretend not to have heard, that the governor is engaging in gross misconduct and that impeachment proceedings should be started against him, activated immediately. What does it cost for Peter Obi to write a letter to the Edo State House of Assembly? Even if you feel nothing will come out of it, at least you have it in black and white. Many of us fail to understand the power of black and white. And then you have petitions you can write to the ICPC or the Code of Conduct Bureau and the Code of Conduct Tribunal. You can write such petition. You have petitions you can write to the DSS. You have petitions you can write to the Nigerian police. And then you can go to court and file a fundamental action enforcement against the government and even claim damages. Please, for the sake of 2027 elections, this is not the time to act nice. It is a time to resist evil in full force. Peter Obi, take action now.